podcast is brought to you by our friends at Minerva Beauty. Check out minervabeauty.com and see their huge selection of chairs, stations, anything you could possibly want for your salon is on minervabeauty.com. Also, check out Millennium Systems International at millenniumsi.com, the best salon software in the industry starting at $49 per month. If you're looking to better your online reputation, check out demandforce.com/free salon education. Fill out the form. Somebody will reach out to you, show you how to better communicate with your guests and how you can build lots and lots of great reviews online for your salon business. Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com here with Splitting Hairs, episode 64.
How many times can you layer your voice?
How many times?
You're like Eminem.
Did you shut off the... Okay, thanks.
All right, now just one Matt.
All right, perfect. So, welcome to the show. We are, again, live. And I actually, finally, I have it pulled up so people that are watching live can actually ask questions. Because I've noticed that is a popular thing. That a lot of people are asking questions, but for some reason we don't have, we didn't have the thing up or whatever.
But we do now.
It's very descriptive.
Yeah, the thing we didn't have up on the thing, but now we do, and
the thing.
Now you can ask questions live. So just make sure we got Thad running the cameras today. So he's going to do a fantastic job.
Yup.
Yeah, so ask away, ask your questions. I want to say thank you to Millennium Systems International. Check out millenniumsi.com for the best computer software in the industry. I just had a great weekend spent with the Millennium crew, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But also demandforce.com/free salon education. I got some work coming up that I want to do with them as well. Some different things. We talked about the dentist idea last week, which I actually found out, Drea, there's a dentist in New Hope that uses Demand Force. So I think that might be a little bit better of a connection.
Probably.
Your dentist is like what? 20?
Let's just do them both.
It's close. Yeah, we could do both, but just connecting with other businesses that are using Demand Force, and then we can share lists and they can send out a blast to their people, and we can send out a blast to our people and promote both businesses. I think it's going to be really cool. There is a thing on Demand Force that lets you pull up any business in your area that has it, and you can just...
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it's on there.
Look
So, Mizutani Scissors, check them out on shopfse.com. They are fantastic scissors, and we can't say enough about them.
And can I just say, I really enjoy their Instagram.
Yeah?
When it comes up, they have great scissor shots. Like, that sounds silly, but like they take very artistic shots. Plus, I just love all the random pictures of "we love hair." And I'll have like some random picture with a girl with hair to the floor. I'm like, makes me want to cut it.
So, and then Minerva Beauty, I have me and Thad are going to be headed to Long Beach, California, coming up on the 24th, I believe. We're going to ISSE. I'm going to be doing podcast interviews, video interviews at the Millennium booth. The big news with Minerva in that is they're sending furniture for us to do the podcast on, so chairs and everything.
That's awesome.
And then I get to give away the furniture.
You love giving things away.
I
do. Makes you so happy.
I know. So I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to just see whatever chairs they send and then just give them to someone. So make sure that you're...
will you please videotape them trying to haul the chair out?
I know.
Like, you take this chair now.
You have to leave with it now. I don't care if you have a Prius.
You got to figure out how to get it home. So
everybody show up with a truck.
Come prepared.
Yes, bring a van.
Go rent a U-Haul.
But if you, and you could win. So what we're going to do, we decided yesterday, I had a meeting with Millennium, and what we're going to do is all you have to do is drop off your business card at the Millennium booth, and then we're going to draw a winner at the end. So that's how it's going to work.
So no Thunderdome?
So
no Thunderdome.
Damn it.
What if someone flew in for the show? How much do you think it costs to ship a chair back?
Well, here's the deal, and this is obviously we had to put some thought into this because that person couldn't win. But maybe Minerva could get him something cool. But they have a business card, so I know their address. So that's really, the thought process behind
figure
that.
it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But, it's a way to win some free chairs. So you can't complain about that whatsoever. Make sure you follow us on hairbrain.me, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to us right here on YouTube. We have 99,717 subscribers.
Oh my God, we're so close.
I know.
Right there.
We're 24 hours away from 100,000 subscribers. It's been a lot of work. We've done a lot of things. So I just want to thank everyone that subscribes to our channel and the one person that gives us a thumbs down every single time.
I just want to know who that person is.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't have to tell us why.
Yeah.
I'm just curious why today,
didn't
before
start
we
yet.
even started the show, we got our thumbs down.
Yeah.
Always that one, and I'm willing to bet that it's always the same person.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So we're like getting ready. We're setting up the live show, and I look down, and there's a thumbs down, and we haven't even gone live yet. So I'm like, what is happening?
At least that means it's not us.
Right.
No, at least that means we have one viewer
It's them,
before we
not
even
us.
start.
Obviously, you don't have a problem with us.
Well, I don't know. Justin and Dre were at Starbucks at that point in time. So
No, we hadn't left yet.
so you're
my-
saying that Justin did it?
It's always his fault.
So also, we have Brian Hare with us.
Yep.
Justin Scott, Drea Boland, Thaddeus Boland, and so I want to talk about the Millennium Speak Up event that we just did in Miami.
Do
You
it.
asked me about it a little bit. Basically, we were in Miami for 24 hours for the most part. We flew in Sunday. We set up this at the school, the Paul Mitchell School in Miami. It was such a cool school and experience, and the people that own it, Hector, is just a really cool guy. And then after we got set up, me and Thad went and had the most delicious burrito ever. So had a burrito. Then we met the Millennium crew at the World of Beers. So you know the app World of Beers?
Yeah.
So
No.
You don't? Well, you don't drink.
Exactly.
But so this is not a cool app for you. But they have a loyalty program, and me and John Harms talked about it in our program the next day because it's so cool. Basically, you go in there, they have every beer you could possibly think of, right? Which is already kind of cool. You can try anything you want. But then the loyalty app keeps track of everything that you ever drink and try. And basically, so they had this app, and you can try to try every beer, or you just earn points or whatever. And then on the wall, on the chalkboard, they had the person that had drank the most beers. So somebody hit 2,200 beers while we were there. So they ring a bell, and they get all excited.
Woo,
So-
alcoholism.
So yeah. So but the cool thing about it is I love the loyalty program. I love the chart. And what I want to start doing is maybe somebody that got the most services of the year, and just kind of start something like that. Because what I think would be cool about that is, they'll see their name on the list and they're the number one person, with the most services in the salon. I think
That
it's
would be cool.
It's something I've been thinking about since I saw it. It was just written on a chalkboard, so I think it would be something cool that we could do.
We have one of those.
We do have a
We have a
chalkboard.
chalkboard.
So that's one thing that we did. Then we went to dinner. We went to hibachi, which is always fun when you have a group of people. And then the next day we did the class. It was awesome.
It sounds to me like it's a really good thing that you didn't try to stay up all night.
Yeah. So
Thad and Matt are like, I think I'm just going to stay up all night because we're just going to rest. And I told him, I was like, you're not going to just rest. You're
Yeah.
going to get there and you're going to be socializing and you're going to have to be networking. You're not sleeping.
yeah, it was
Go to
pretty,
bed tonight.
It was pretty intense. And then we went to bed really early, and then we got up. We went to the school, and it was cool because before we started the class, there was a little lizard on the floor, right in front of us. He sat there the entire class, so he was
Aw.
very interested. And then we did both classes. John Harms did a whole class on growth indicators, rebooking percentages, loyalty programs, this whole thing. And it was really like the how, or kind of what you should do. And then I got up there afterwards, and it was basically like, the way I looked at it was almost like I sat in John Harms' class right then and there, and then I flipped it all to how I did it in my salon. So he talked about creating loyalty programs, and then I went in and showed him how to create a loyalty program and what it looks like. So the programs went really well together. We filmed the entire thing, so that'll be coming up. That'll be the full classes will be on freesaloneducation.com. So really excited for that, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I have to finish editing it tonight, I'm hoping, and then we'll get it up there.
I'm actually giving it a thumbs down as you talk about it right now.
Are you? Thank you. So again, guys, if you're watching live, I see that there's people jumping on there. Please ask questions because we have, I'm watching for the questions now. Everybody was commenting last week. They're like, I can't tell them that we can't hear the sound. I want to ask them questions. They don't watch this, so now we're watching.
And you do realize, like, hashtag Shut Up Drea could be in full effect today because Thad's controlling all of the microphones.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think it was Justin who sabotaged my.
Justin sabotages. He sabotages everything. All right, Brian, let's get into feedback from last week.
Please.
Let's do it.
All right. Feedback from last week. Jane Matskin, great way to kick it off. Oh, by the way, look, Justin's handsome under there.
Underwear.
The beard.
Yeah, you
Remember?
said underwear.
I don't
Last-
even. Where's that comment?
I don't see that comment. I don't.
Well, learn how to
We
read.
took that out of your pages. All right. Next one.
Actually, I believe this is still Jane. Because we were talking about the TCX drops.
Oh yeah, found it.
I totally use TCX. I have a client who runs late every week. I've talked to her about it. She just can't make it on time. She just can't. We've all got them. She's a great client, though, when I consider... Actually, mine's coming in today like that. We have to lie to her. Like, there's a note in the computer to tell her that her appointment's a half hour before it actually is when we do the confirmation calls because she just can't do it.
Yeah, except that
Nice.
fails now because
Yeah, we have demand for it.
she.
Yeah, well.
But most people listen to the phone call anyways, so.
Yeah. When I consider the total she gives me on an annual basis, OMG. So instead of getting upset at her and do not do her color service, I pull out the TCX. I don't use this on a regular basis. I only use it for these circumstances. It's a great tool to have in your arsenal. I think we've all said, oh, shoot, I wish I could fit that color in right now, but I only have 10 minutes for them to process, right? She is going to the American Board of Certified Colors Energizing Summit, and she will ask their opinion and let us know what they say.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jane. I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think there's, like we said, there's time and place for it, I think. But I don't think the results are going to be the same in the longevity of it.
Yeah, that's all I want to know. I believe that it works that day.
Yeah.
I want to know what their 6 week out longevity is.
Cool.
All right, Susan Lawrence. So glad you guys are back. Excited to see what FSC has in store for 2015. Me too.
Yeah.
Because really, we don't know any better than
No.
you do on a day-to-day basis. So it's
Take it as it comes.
exactly. Let's see. What is okay? I'm trying to figure out this one where it falls. Is this DRB
I think it
816?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
To add comment to the conversation as to whether the cut or the experience is more important, I think that speaks to guest retention. Your reputation for great cuts will get them in the door. The experience creates the relationship. One is more likely to forgive the occasional not-so-great haircut if you've had a great relationship. They'll be back to let you try again, but no matter how great the cut, if it's a bad experience, they won't be back. I can say there's some truth to that because,
Yeah.
I mean, I had a client who came in and she sits down. I'm like, and I love her to death. She's very regular, been doing her hair for a long time. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. That last cut was just terrible. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh,
sorry.
all right then.
Why? Okay, you're back. She goes, well, I love you. I understand. Like, just can we please not do that again? I'm like, okay, that's fine. So, I mean, there's some truth to that. Anyone else? No, that's just me.
No, it's just
No,
you.
I'm the only one that does
just
bad
you doing
haircuts.
bad haircuts.
And there we go.
It happens.
Oh, the truth will set you
Too
free.
Apparently. Mickey Bullock, Happy New Year, everyone. Another great show. I look forward to what it has planned this year. Again, so do we.
We do have a lot of things planned. Sort of like we've the Millennium thing, and then now in 2 weeks we're going to ISSE. I can't wait to be a part of that show. I've wanted to for probably 7 years go to that show and just be involved. There's going to be huge artists there. I mean, think about like Guy Tang's going to be there, Dean from Olaplex, Candy Shaw. I've got a meeting with Charlie Price tonight on the phone.
Love all them.
So, I'm gonna sit down with some really, really cool people and just talk. And we're gonna do it live for the people to watch. We're gonna have it set up with the microphones, blasting out, so you get to hear it. And then we're gonna sit there and film it at the same time. So I think if you guys get any chance possible to go to ISSE, check out the Millennium booth, and you'll be able to see us with all the artists and everything. So, and maybe we'll set it up so that you can ask questions as well, which I think might be kind of
Yeah.
cool too. So
And just so you know, Matt, you're sitting down talking with cool people right now.
I know.
Wow.
It's true. I can't even say it.
Let's see. Amy Berry also commented back because she was the one that got us started about the drops. She says she's noticed no difference in the hair's condition or color longevity. That's good.
Okay.
She says that they actually advertise that it's good for the hair. That being said, it's also a mystery to me. It's been a great time saver. Ingredient list is mineral oil, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. I do wonder, like Drea said, if it's good. If it's so good, why isn't everyone using it?
Exactly. And
Agreed.
that's our thought.
Agreed.
But how long's it been out for?
That's an
several
old school
years.
thing. Like
Yeah.
it's
Because
like,
again, it might be one of those things where nobody wanted to give it the time of day. So all the people who, it's one of those like it's not a normal thing. So people want to break habit because everybody's a creature.
Yeah,
of
but if you
habit.
think about Olaplex,
Well, maybe
again,
they just
I
have
think
a terrible
Olaplex,
marketing
I think
department.
Exactly. Olaplex is going to be taking over, I think, the whole industry because they have so many people speaking up for it, showing these fantastic results.
but that's what the TCX drop should be doing.
they
Right,
should.
that's what I'm saying,
But
is
think
they
of
just
7
need-
years ago, how was social media?
Yeah.
Now Olaplex has Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all this stuff, and all these people pushing it so other people can experience it too.
Right.
I just think if it is
Like
this miracle,
us.
they just had a horrible time to come out.
Yeah. So maybe they should send us some.
You should
every
send us
day you
some.
can reinvent yourselves, peeps.
All right.
Send me some drops.
Go get an Instagram.
Lana Urban asks, "Are you going to be in New York for IBS this March?"
We will be.
Funny story.
We're going to be there. No funny story. Zip it. Nothing yet. But we will be at IBS New York. So we're really excited to be involved in that. And so if you guys get a chance to go there, we're going to see you there as well.
I was just gonna say.
You should make
I
it like
thought was
Where's
February.
Waldo?
I know. Well, he did. Justin's like,
excited
oh, I
it's
can't go to
March."
IBS. It's February 8th. I'm like, no, it's not. It's March.
So
Not at all.
So he's fine.
We should make a game out of it, like with our listeners, and have it be like Where's Waldo? If you can find us,
Come take a picture.
Yeah.
come find us, tag us in pictures.
You know what would be cool? We should hide things around the show and then
Like
do like
that.
a
Scavenger hunt?
A scavenger hunt, like social media wise. And we could just hide like prizes, like
Justin
under a
Timberlake
table.
did with his shoes after every concert.
He did.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Every concert he did, he wore like some pair of red shoes or something, and whatever city he was in, he would have them hidden and then leave clues on social media for his fans. And like the first fans that got there and found it got to keep them.
Okay.
They were autographed shoes,
That's pretty cool.
right?
All
Thad,
right.
how many Nikes you got?
Yeah. Dad, we're using your shoes. You have the cool shoes.
Your shoes are always too clean.
You don't
Yeah,
want to
but-
use my shoes.
Yeah, I'm not ready to part with my gold boots yet. So,
All right.
all right, Monica Rods. Glad to see you all. Happy New Year. Thanks again for all your great advice. I'm glad you guys had a wonderful Christmas. See you guys the next episode. Monica, you're seeing us right now.
Yes.
Here we are.
Hi, Monica.
Still no questions. What is happening?
I know. Well, there's some feed. Hey,
Oh no, I'm not talking about you.
He's talking about the live
Talking about
feed.
the live feed. I'm like, last week there was like 75 people writing questions.
they're like entranced
I know. They're amazed by what is happening
right
with
now. I
Thad's
know.
shoes.
You're welcome.
All right.
I've actually redirected all the cameras.
At his feet.
Emily Rudd. I wish the mic didn't cut out. I really wanted to hear all that, especially about Kit's hair. All you missed, Kit Harington cut his hair.
That was
Or
it.
you could
That
read
was-
the blog and
Andrea-
there's more in there.
Yeah, just read Drea's blog.
Yeah,
The rest
Andrea
of it.
probably didn't like it. So
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Drea doesn't like anything.
I thought it was a nice change.
if you saw us laughing, we were laughing because Drea does not
Hated
like
it.
it ever.
Ever. Anything she
That's
picks
not-
on a trending tresses, she hates.
That's not true at all.
All right. I'm just kidding.
All right, William Everett is so excited to see everyone back. Feels like it's been forever. That's what we all said last week, too. We're like,
Yeah.
I forget how to do this.
I barely know you guys.
Ray Skate 99. If I would give a photo with me, could you guys please tell me which haircut matches me better? Would
That's
you be
hard.
open to that?
Sure.
Somebody tagged us, posted us in that.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
do that.
Help them out.
Fun.
Yeah.
WTH. YOLO.
And
Uh,
William. So I posted William's video last night.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I saw that.
Over 1,000 views. People like, I think it has like 100 likes. People are commenting like crazy. It was a really cool video. I think at first I lost the camera angle in that video. So I remember talking to you guys saying, I don't know if I should put it out just because it wasn't quite what I thought it was. And then I rewatched it last night because I was getting rid of some footage to make room on my computer for the Miami thing. And I started watching. I'm like, this is good. It's good information. So whether it lost a camera angle or not, I wanted to just edit it real quick and put it out, and it seems to be a hit. So we should make some more texturizing videos because I think that's what people really love is that he went through multiple texturizing techniques. So if you guys haven't checked it out, our friend William Everett was hanging out with us a month or two ago. It was like 3 months ago at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was hanging out with us, and he did a texturizing cutting video, and we just put it up last night. So check it out.
I could do because my Christmas present was those kick-ass texturizers from
Yeah.
Miss Johnny. So I'm working with them. I'm figuring out the differences and when to use them and what to expect. So
Okay.
I can weigh in on that soon.
Right. Sweet.
May Rose Harner. I love when people have a long one because I appreciate the time that is put into giving us questions, but I can't read all of it.
Yeah.
So I'll just get through it, bruise through it.
Bruce.
Bruce. Everyone's mic sounded perfect, minus the sound mishap. Did I say her name? May Rose Harner?
I think so, yeah.
Or his? I don't know. Give it props. In regards to the question about growing your clientele, I would like to share that in my experience, although it was 30 years ago in a different time way before social media, what worked fast for me was the old send me 3, get 1 free deal. Basically, that was when you get a new guest, give them cards, and as soon as they get 3 referrals, you give them a free haircut, which I don't think is a bad thing. Ours is a slightly modified version of that with just tracking the referrals that are given by people. But, I mean, it worked for her. I'm sure that was well before. Yeah, it was when you had the paper books and all that. So it was an easy way to track.
Yeah, now we use a loyalty program through Millennium. We can track referrals. They get points for it. So, it's just, it's again, like an evolution of what that was.
But that shows that is a very tried and true method. It's all about referrals.
And Gavin came alive here.
Hey, Gavin.
He wants to know our thoughts on the Golden Globes. I believe we're going to go over that.
We will.
Okay, so we're going to hit that in Trending Tresses. So,
Totes.
Gavin, definitely stay tuned for that.
And then, sorry. Was there more?
No, they're popping up now. This is good.
All right.
Keep it going.
Well, just real quick, I just want to finish May Rose's thing because I think she sort of put a nice little flesh out to what Christina and I were both kind of saying, but somehow talking over each other and didn't make sense. She said, I agree with Brian. You need to hang out with your clientele you seek hangs out, whether it's a sports bar or sporting event of a guy or casual clientele to church functions for a more faith-based one to the coffee house types. College youth can get away with more funky looks, so their hangouts could be interesting. Don't forget to maybe hit up Upscale Happy Hour Place 2 for a more high-dollar guest. And I understood what Christina was just trying to say. You do the bartender at the watering hole, you're going to get more people.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. I'm just saying, if you want to snag the people from the bookstore, do the people that work behind the register there.
Right.
Or just have your face be known there so that when someone comments on the person working behind the counter at Starbucks, oh, I really like your hair. Oh, that guy that's always in here getting this?
Yeah.
That's the one that did it.
Yeah.
That was basically, Christina and I were saying the same thing.
Yeah.
And she's not here to argue with me, so perfect.
So you could just say it. All right.
I think I just realized that was all feedback.
That was all feedback, yep.
Oh, so we haven't done questions yet?
No.
Oh, well, now we do.
We're hitting them now.
Okay.
There was questions in the feedback, which is cool. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it, so I just
As long as
threw
we
it
got
in.
things to chat about.
Yeah. William Everett wants to know and you guys can all answer this, you've all tried them. If you had to choose between the Mizutani Acro Type Z2 and the DB20, which scissor would you choose?
Z2.
I like my DB20s.
I mean, I have the Z2s, so I really like those.
You have the Z1.
Oh, yeah, the Z1s.
But
I love
same,
them.
Same.
I thought they
concept.
were just smaller.
No, the Z1 has a little bit fatter. It's fatter, not so much towards the blade. It's a little bit in the middle of the blade.
Oh. Well, then I like the Z1s.
Okay, there you go. Dad, what do you think?
That's a really tough decision. I don't think you could go wrong with either.
No.
What I'm going to be doing is Matt and Christina got us shears for Christmas, so they got and Justin and myself the 6.7s. In the DB20s, I'm going to go with a 6-inch, maybe even a 5.5 inch with the Z2s.
I think your DB20 you want to go longer. For scissor over comb, it's awesome. It gets really tight to the head. The Z2 has a fatter blade to it, and I'm not talking like at the tip fatter, but when you're holding
weight on the spine.
weight on it, is fatter. So it's more for powering through hair and point cutting and all of that stuff. It's really, really great.
I love it because I do
Yeah.
so much point cutting, and I feel like it just grabs the hair and just
There's
makes it go
nothing
away.
that matches that scissor anywhere. And then the DB20 has a really skinny feel to the blade, but it's thick still. I don't know how to describe like if it was flat. I wish I had it, but it's skinny. So like it's nice and tight. It's razor sharp.
But it's still got a lot of weight to it where you can do like a little bit of dry work.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
feel like
just
the
wet.
DB20 is just sort of the best version of a classic shear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what people would be used to. Like if they're just getting started into buying higher end shears, that's a great one to go with because weight wise, looks wise, feel wise, it's much closer to what you might be used to. So
Yeah.
it might be a nice way to
It's
to
real
dip your
comfortable.
toe in the pool rather than jumping in with something. Because one of the reasons I initially liked the Z2 is just because it looks cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Actually-
then I fell in love with the blade, and I was telling Matt, my big goal this year is to get in touch with Mizutani and really just create my own scissors. Like,
Yeah.
piece together, I want this handle with this blade, with this. And I think the cutting blade that I want to go with is the Z2s.
We actually had a caller call up about and asking about shears. She said she was getting back in the industry after being like out for 25 years.
Yeah.
And we haven't heard back from her. So if you're watching, please let us know what you picked up and how it's working for you.
I think she did get the DB20.
She did. Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
California, right? Was
Yep.
where she was from?
I think so.
Yeah.
There was an order from California, so I'm assuming.
Nice.
So the DB20, and actually, I've never felt it in the 6.7. I mean, we got these for you guys for Christmas, but I didn't even take them out and mess with them. I have the DB20 in a 5.7, I believe. This is solid.
It's
Oh, yeah, no,
intense.
that's a great
yeah,
shear.
this
I
is
love those.
this is fantastic. So it has.
Who hand scissors blade first?
It has
Someone
a.
did not pay attention in kindergarten. Oh, you want scissors? Here, take them.
It has a ball bearing screw in it, so it's so
Little loose,
smooth.
Dad.
It has such a good cut to it. It's a little loose there, Thaddeus.
It's right here slamming metal.
But man, it's just such a good scissor, and I've never felt it. There's a lot more metal in that one than the 5.7. You
Yeah.
can tell it. It doesn't feel as dainty as the 5.7.
This is going to last forever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's a monster. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Kiyoshi, I would like a 6.7
Hear that.
DB20. So,
Why don't you just throw them? You
Yeah,
know.
might as well.
Like a ninja star.
let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. What are your thoughts on Kelly Osbourne's hair? I think that's probably the.
That was the wrong William. This is William K, not William Everett, who asked about the scissors.
Oh, all right. Well, William K, I'm sorry about that. I don't know. This is fun live. I like this. I actually feel live now that I'm seeing all this, but it's confusing me because I'm reading it. I need more coffee. Yes, you do. I need my coffee. What happened?
You said you didn't want one.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, you
we got
insisted
back
on not.
and I had 4 coffees in my hand. When I opened the door, I was like, crap, did I forget Matt's?
No, you didn't. I did say I didn't want
Actually,
it.
it's
All right.
kind of cool. I just got a text message from my friend in Canada who is watching us live right now.
Awesome.
Hey.
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 All right, so
Hey.
questions from social media.
Oh, it's my tattoo. Question from social media. Glitter in black. How do you rinse it without the colors ruining the others from the Fantasy Color video? Really fast, really high water pressure, and really, really cold.
Really chilly.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just reading this whole thing yesterday that I started to talk to you about. I stumbled on something on one of those forums on Facebook that I received notifications of all day. And it was a similar conversation about that. And it started with, I think somebody had this really pretty lavender hair, then they said it only lasted one shampoo. What would they suggest about making it last? And the number of people that were leaning towards different products from Pravana to help with that, I got to say I'm a little bit interested to see what products they have to offer. Everything from the types of color that they use to like something they call a cuticle sealer that's supposed to
Okay.
lock it in, and they were talking, all these different things. And of everything, that seemed to be what most people agreed on. So I doubt anyone from Pravana watches this because we would have gotten our fantasy colors. But
Well,
Yeah, it's a never ending.
With Pravana, what I've felt is you have to have like really super healthy hair for that color to really stay in there anyway. Vero actually came out with like a whole new fun color line.
yeah,
That's been working really well for me. But I've always been partial to Pravana, but I think Vero really is where it's at right now with like the longevity in most types of hair, whether it's a little bit overprocessed or a little bit open.
I've never heard of Vero. What is that?
It's made
it's that
K-Pack.
K-Pack.
Oh,
Yeah.
K-Pack.
K-Pack,
Okay.
yeah.
The,
All right.
What's her name?
All right. Well, maybe we'll call somebody from K-Pack then.
All right.
Cool.
Gemstone M. Any thoughts on step 3? I don't remember what step 3 was.
Maybe.
Huh?
Oh.
Step 3. No, Olaplex
Oh,
video.
I was thinking, I was like,
Olaplex.
is it the Olaplex thing or is it the
Okay,
video
good.
thing?
I have a blonde streak, and the ends, no matter how good I baby it, always gets broken. I bought the home step, but not sure how to use. Says to put in, then rinse, then shampoo and condition, or just put in and leave on. First thing, Olaplex is going to make it so that you can take your hair a little bit further. It does not mean that you can just do whatever.
Right.
I mean, if you put your hair to the point of breaking, this is just going to make it take a little longer before it breaks.
Yeah.
But if you destroy your hair, you're destroying your hair.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
if it's already destroyed, Olaplex isn't going to make it.
Right.
It can make it feel better because there is a treatment that you can do with it.
Right.
But it's not like if you've already damaged your hair.
The way I put it, I
It's not
say
gonna come back.
Olaplex can save the dying. It can't rescue the dead.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
There you go.
so 3, I've used it. I like it. It's nice. It's like just a at-home leave-in conditioner. It's, you put it in, you let it sit in your hair. Follow the instructions, obviously, because they've done extensive testing on it. So, work with it a little bit.
Right.
It's a leave-in conditioner, so you're not going to be able to screw it up. But maybe take it easy on those ends. Like yeah, they're breaking off. Take it easy on them.
Yeah.
Natalie Jones. Hi, I have 2 questions. 1, can you use Olaplex with lightener after using an artificial color extractor? Yeah.
I don't see why not.
You put Olaplex in anything.
Yep.
If you're going to put lightener on after a color extractor anyway, then yeah, definitely use Olaplex because it's going to save some of the integrity of the hair.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool. And did we answer both of those questions?
No. Number 2, can you use color after using Olaplex with lightener?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 And you can even put
Anything
Olaplex
that you would
in
normally
color.
do, you can do. Just put Olaplex in everything if you're worried about.
You can bathe in Olaplex. Just pour it on everything, on yourself, and just.
I have it in my coffee.
Yeah. Exactly. Can we let's jump to the last question? I want Justin to answer that, and then
I agree.
I want to get into the rest because it's 10:30. So
Oh, all right. Looking to invest in. Wait.
next one, bottom.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad. I should probably know this, but I don't. So, just how often should clippers be taken apart to be cleaned? Are there any good videos out there to show how to do it properly?
There will be because we're gonna film that tonight. I'm hoping
Okay.
if Justin's not running off to the gym. But I'd like to do a video on how to clean your clippers and how to take them apart. And
I would say it depends on the use of them. What type of use you're doing them with. If you're in a very high volume shop, thank you. You want to do it more often than not. The cleaner the clippers are, the smoother they'll run. The smoother they'll run, the cleaner they'll cut. That also depends on the clippers themselves. If you're using ones with plastic guards, like a Master Series, I would say do it, again, on the volume. But if you're using ones with blades, like the Andes or the ones you had, where the blades come off and are detachable, you usually don't have to take those apart too much. You just kind of want to dust them out more often than not. You still want to take the whole backing off, maybe dust them out here or there. But again, it depends on the volume. So if you see yourself doing a lot of work, maybe once a day. Doesn't take more than 5 minutes. Just take 2 screws off the top, 2 screws off the backing, and just dust it out.
I think the video will be helpful because Thad and I tried to do it last year, and most of the clipper blades went back really well. And then
Some of them did not.
Not so much. Some of them were never the same. So, but we got through it on our own.
But yeah, it's going to
Mostly Thad.
It's going to determine on
I
the
was just
volume
there.
of cuts you do and how often you really feel them slowing down. Because you cut with clippers, whether it's once a day or 20 times a day, when they start cutting a little sloppy. It's like your shears. So
And you can hear it, that low grind.
Yep.
so, and we never clarified that we're in agreement with the name of Oster
no,
Clippers.
I'm not. I'm going Oster.
Yeah, but we did find the artistic director, the guy on the Harley, which is
Guy on
the most
Harley.
hilarious video, and I can't find it right now, and I just wanted to play the sound from it, but he's like, it's just hilarious, and I can't find it. But we did, obviously, if the artistic director is saying Oster, and we have somebody that lives in the town of the Oster company, I guess it's Oster. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it at the show at ISSE and figure out why they call it Oster. But that's what it is. So we're going to do the video, take apart the clippers. Justin's always taking apart our clippers and cleaning them and putting them back together. So I think it'll be a really good video to do. The people live right now said, can you please promote the forum? Because a lot of people are on there asking questions, and people do answer them, but just keep it going, keep the forum growing. So, the forum. So if you guys get a chance, I started 2 forums. I have one on the community site, and then I have one on freesaloneducation.com. I want both of them because if you're not a part of the community, I still want you to be able to ask questions on there. It's a little bit easier. You can log in through Facebook on there, and it just comes up with your information right away, so it's simple to get on there. And then if you join the community, we have 880 people on the community, and you can post questions on the forum and get involved that way. So I definitely want to keep that going and keep questions going on that. Also, somebody said that Oster is the most difficult clipper to put back together. Would you agree with that?
No.
So that's why I want to make a video. Sorry, Tamara. I want to make a video on that because of that fact.
But
so
here, this is what I'll
That's
say.
just admin.
This is what I'll say to
Yeah.
that comment. It depends on the type of clipper because they have the brand itself has so many different models. It's
Right.
like saying a Honda is the easiest car to build. You know, what model Honda?
Right. So we'll go in there. We'll take apart and have some fun with that video tonight.
Hey, Matt,
yeah.
I sent you the link on your phone now.
Of the guy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my God.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's move on.
All right. Last thing, we just had a special request to hear the words "sweet potato"
Oh yeah.
on the show today from someone watching us live from overseas. So there you go. There's your sweet potato.
Let's see if I can turn this up. Here we go.
Sweet potato.
I want to hear this.
It's like when
Intro.
your friends used to call you back in the day. You're like, yo, hear the song. Put the phone on the radio.
Artistic director for Oster Professional Products.
Oster Professional Products.
Oster.
I love this guy.
fantastic.
I want this guy to sit right here and talk to us, but he's
I want
always
him
on
to
a
do our-
Harley.
I want to
Can we find
record
him?
him doing our intro.
Yeah. This is splitting hairs. Okay. All right. Next.
Next, nothing. I'm done.
Oh, hello from Finland. Okay, so
Hi, Finland.
quick
Hi.
industry news. Keratin Complex offers a Salon Connections, a comprehensive I can't talk today.
Comprehensive
I can't talk
salon
today. Oh,
loyalty program.
Yeah,
Bothers me
thank
they
you.
spelled that wrong.
they did?
Connections is not spelled with an X. I know they did it because of Keratin Complex,
yeah.
but still.
Keratin Complex is a leader in keratin smoothing and color categories. They launches its unique salon loyalty program, Salon Connections. The program was developed as a way to reward and support companies dedicated to salon partners by offering smart and innovative solutions that aim to boost profitability. Basically, it's like every other company, I believe. They have something on their website that helps connect people that use the product, I would
Mhm.
think.
Smart.
That was from American Salon. I love getting news from American Salon. It's my favorite site. The E-Cure treatment is a revolutionary new salon service. So I thought this was kind of interesting. E-Cure treatment, a 15-minute in-salon conditioning service that delivers visible results that last up to 2 months. I feel like everybody's product is always saying, so I'd love to hear about this one because everybody's saying in 15 minutes we can make your hair better. But I believe that it needs to be a routine at home, and you can't just make hair better in 15 minutes.
Right.
It might start it off, but then they have to maintain it at home. So definitely, if you get a chance to check out the E-Cure treatment, I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. You can also check out the full article on AmericanSalon.com, and then the ModernSalon.com had an article on how Angus Mitchell uses social media, which I thought was kind of funny because I watch.
American.
No, that's for the last one. Look at
Oh, it's
the.
the
I
one
put
at
it
the
at the
end.
bottom of each one. Yeah.
Tricky.
So Modern Salon had an article how Angus Mitchell uses social media, and I follow Angus Mitchell obviously on social media and Instagram and stuff, and he posts pictures about cars because it's one of his hobbies. But it was like this whole thing on social media is like live and controlled reality TV for me, he says. It's a great way to be able to express who you are and what your hobbies are and your intimate special moments. So the thing I thought was funny about this is I wanted to talk about social media for a second because it's about an intimate kind of feeling and everything, but I think people post a little bit too much sometimes, and they post negative things and they do different things. So this article just kind of sparked that for me because when you do watch Angus's thing, my thoughts didn't really go towards Angus Mitchell in a way, but it was like I follow Angus and I don't really see the hair stuff so much.
Right.
So I think, but he doesn't really need to. He doesn't need to post that. Everybody knows who he is and what he's all about. But I think as stylists, I don't know what you're going to say, but
Well, no, I was just if you're using social media to create a reputation for your business or yourself or your whatever. I watched a video on that guy that got super amazingly huge on social media. He was the one, like the ninja with the bow staff that did the cool stuff and drinking the beer and all that. And he was doing an interview saying he's used social media to create his brand by just giving people what they want. He's like, people don't want to see what I had for dinner.
Right.
They don't want to know, they tune in to see me. And I think it's the same thing with a business. If you're creating a brand, if it's your salon's Instagram, maybe they don't care what you had for dinner.
Right.
And
if you're trying,
stuff.
and if you're trying to build a brand for yourself, because we're all trying to build our own brands within the salon that we work at, because we're trying to showcase our work. And I think that's something that is a challenge with hairstylists is we always forget. We either take the before picture and we forget the after, or or we take the after, but there's no before. I think all these people that are hairstylists that you see getting huge on Instagram, they take pictures of pretty much everything they do.
Right.
And I think we all need to get better at that. It's just showcasing our work and tagging it the right way so that we can build our reputation. There's hairdressers that have 100,000 followers on Instagram, and it didn't take them that long because of the way that they hashtag everything and the way that they're just constantly posting. The way that we got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube was constantly posting. I mean, we've consistently done this show. We posted 667 videos over the last year and 2 months.
Calm down.
So that's what you have to do. That's the only way you can build your brand. And I had a talk with somebody the other night, and we were talking about the different. I think I talked about this last week a little bit, but it was the difference between what we do and what other people do. A lot of people start doing something for a couple weeks, and then they quit it. And you can't quit, even if you're only getting 10 views per video. That's how it starts. We got 100 views in the first month on our video, and I thought, holy shit, this is great. Like 100 people watched it, and now you got William Everett a year and 2 months later puts up a video of texturizing, and now he's got 1,000 views on it in one night. I put it up last night, So that's the power of social media, YouTube, and all that stuff, and it's just the new way of doing things. And so that was really what I got from that article and all of that. That's pretty much it. I want to get into trendy tresses. I know Drea has a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
And like 10 seconds to do it.
Yeah, and the sound is working on trending tresses now, so we're good.
I was just going to take Justin's mic from
I did a full test today, so we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not have time to get ready?
No, I didn't. So, first off, my favorite look from the Golden Globes was Jared Leto's braid instead of a man bun.
I can't believe that's Jared Leto. I put that up
know.
there. I'm like, I wonder who she is.
See, I thought that was terrible. I mean,
I was like, why does Drea like her hair?
He's getting to the point he just needs an updo when he gets dressed up fancy with that
he
hair.
should.
Well, I just like
Some
that.
prom hair?
I want to see how many other people now start doing, instead of man buns, start doing braids.
Man
instead.
braids?
Yeah.
Man braids.
Man
Love
braids. All right.
So
Okay, next.
then Jennifer Aniston actually had a completely different look for her. She has a nice part to the side, and it's hard to find images of the back, so I have a side view of it, but it's just a nice little messy bun.
This is what Jared Leto's going to do next time.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then Emma Stone, I love her. She just has some nice soft waves. And I like it. It's a nice, pretty style.
It's a cool cut. I want to do that cut on video, and I want the Taylor Swift. The only difference between that and Taylor Swift's hair is the little bit of bangs.
Yeah.
So I would like to do a video on that haircut as well.
Cool.
Emily Blunt had, I thought this was cool. It's lots of braids again. She has 2 braids coming down and going into the back, creating a nice little fun updo.
What I love about that picture is it's proof to all of those guests that sit there and complain about having that baby hair.
Yeah.
Celebrities have it too. Look at all that baby hair on that hairline.
Yeah.
Well, and nobody was
deals with
stressed
it.
out about it. It's still there.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. Maggie Grace has gone from being a bright golden blonde to a very pretty coppery shade. I thought that was fun.
Very cool.
I like it.
What are you laughing about?
Raven Simone has.
They have like their own thing over there.
We spent several hours on this yesterday. But
Is Drea drinking? What is happening?
Drea, you have one job.
Sorry. So I thought this was fun. She shaved off both sides of her hair because it was before it was just the one side. But I love how much it resembles Brian's hair.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, really.
Like we were looking for a picture to put side by side with it off of your Instagram to properly showcase the similarities, but we couldn't find one.
Okay.
And your hair's not yellow.
It's not yellow.
Yeah.
No.
And the Kindle.
This is really entertaining. So
Creepy as
Joey
hell.
Lawrence looks like a Ken doll now.
Whoa.
He had a very overly polished style at I think it was the Teen Choice Awards or something like that.
How's he at the Teen Choice Awards for? Creep.
A lot of adults are at the Teen
I know,
Choice
he's
Awards.
just creepy looking right here, that's all.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very short and it's very like slicked back and it looks like plastic hair.
Okay.
It's not I'm
Good
not a
for
fan
him.
of this look.
So that's pushed to the side, not slicked back.
Shut up.
Completely different.
Then
Side back. It's just,
so this has been blowing up all day yesterday. Audrina had an 8-hour color transformation.
so I put up her foil work,
Yeah.
and so I added that to it because I think it was a cool article.
It's a really cool
Okay.
one. This is, once again, they were promoting Olaplex through this style as well. So I thought that was really neat. How her stylist was talking about how he wouldn't have been able to do it without that.
I love
Oh,
the
that's
colors.
cool. I
They
didn't
look
know
so
that.
nice.
But it has dusty rose, violets, silvers. It's a very dimensional fantasy color, which I love about that.
8 hours.
8 hours.
So when people show up with this picture of her after and say, I want that in my 2-hour slot, I'm like,
8
Yeah.
But
hours.
what I love about it is
Do
it was
bangs.
completely honest. Like 8 hours took to
oh, yeah.
create this.
Yeah.
No one has any misconception of this. So when people do come in, you're like, nope, I can't do that. Sorry.
Well, I'm just glad that the article was out there so much on Facebook, and it wasn't even hairdressers that I saw were the only ones putting it up, saying
Right.
they're starting to get that doesn't just happen. That's
Yeah.
not a 2-hour appointment. I mean, it was 8 hours, and God knows how many hands were on that head to make it only take 8
Yeah.
hours.
Right.
You know, and I'm glad that they have that because you see these celebrities all the time that go from dark brown to super platinum blonde, and you know, non-hairdressers think that that's one visit. It's real quick. Oh, I just want to go blonde. When in actuality, they spent 6 hours a day for 3 straight days in a salon. I'm glad they're being a little bit more honest about it now.
Right. They need to. All right.
Nope.
And, Oh, you messed up. I actually had a part in this week's trending tresses.
Okay.
And this was just for you.
I saw this. So you let me know
I can't-
where are you going with this, Justin?
Okay, well,
You've been very excited.
I've been very excited about this because, well, Matt, the past 2 videos we've done have been mullet talk. And I thought we can do a little bit of mullet talk on here. And I found some new age mullets.
Okay.
This first one is actually from this weird, I think it's like some Australian rap group they're called. Where's the name of them?
That's what they're called.
No. I have to find it. They're called Di Antwood, and it's like weird. She has like a weird new age lady mullet.
Yeah, she does. I love that.
And his haircut is like a rat tail sometimes, but I think it's because it's a baby mullet tied up to a rat tail.
Do they have those haircuts in real life? Or
Yes,
just in
that
this
is
drawing?
really how. That's the best illustration I could find, or the best thing of their haircuts. But that's actually how their hair
that's a
looks.
perfect mullet face too.
Yeah.
You
so
just
that's-
have to make that face
Oh
when
yeah.
you have a mullet.
When you have
Yeah.
that intense
Yeah.
of a lady
you
mullet.
can't smile and have
And
a
a
mullet.
Fu Manchu.
If you smile, you look creepy.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
yeah, that's the
let's-
first one. What else we got?
Okay.
We got some other ones just for you. Bring it up, Thad. What's next?
All right.
We got a old timey classic lady mullet.
Okay.
We have
Taking it back.
Yeah.
Gotta love Carol Brady.
Yep. Mrs. Brady. Okay. What else? We have there we go.
Don't tell my heart.
Right. we were in the
Sing it,
we,
Matt.
we were in the
See, he's
salon
not smiling
yesterday.
either. You cannot smile.
No.
He does have guy lights.
And we have one last mullet for you. That one was glorious though because of the highlights on it. And we got MacGyver.
You know what I wish you would have had to that when I was putting these on? I noticed. I kind of saw where you were going with it. Mel Gibson
We were talking about that. We didn't get.
They
it.
vetoed it.
Yeah, we were talking
from
about
Lethal Weapon. You vetoed.
I
Okay.
didn't think it was intense enough.
Is that all the tresses?
That's all the mullets.
That's all the trash.
All right, guys. Cool. So let's just make sure. I think pretty much everything's good with all of the questions on there.
Let's
Anything
spin.
else? We got to spin the wheel,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we're done. We got clients to come in and all of that.
Any
So-
second now.
Any
Any
second,
second.
yeah. So we're gonna start
Who's
our
winning,
salon
Drea?
day. I hope you
Amy
guys.
Berry.
Amy Berry's
Amy
spinning.
Berry.
Ow.
All right, so we have some new things on the wheel. Minerva sent me a message last night. They said they want to be on the wheel. They're going to give away a cutting stool,
Nice.
which is
Oh.
super cool.
Yeah, we need a new one.
Yeah. So hopefully we win.
we win.
No, we're gonna have. I'm gonna order some cutting stools from MinervaBeauty.com. So that's on there. T-shirts from Shop FSE. We have Amika 5-piece wand set. Millennium Systems International 3 months free of Mevo, and I think that's and that's it. Yeah, so let's give it a
easier.
spin.
What's she winning?
And
$100 off Scissor.
all right,
Nice.
cool. So Amy Barry, send me a message, Matt at Free Salon Education. I'll send you a gift, a discount code for $100 off of scissors.
And we did just talk about scissors today, so
We
there's
did,
a couple
so
reviews for you.
You know exactly what to order.
The DB20s.
If you guys get a chance to go to Shop FSC, we have all kinds of discount deals right now, 10% off, 15% off, 20% off, depending on how much you spend. Make sure you follow Brian Hair on Instagram.
Hairstyle.
Atomic Garden 666.
Dre Day 2289.
Thad
Thad
Bolognized, and check us out at Free Salon Education. Make sure you join our community, subscribe to our YouTube. Again, thank you guys so much for making us have 100,000 subscribers by the next episode.
Sick.
Really appreciate it. Follow us on hairbrain.me and all of that, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks.
Bye-bye.